I am quitting my zero carb challenge. Let me tell you why. Stay tuned. Good morning, everybody. This is day 17, 18 of the zero carb challenge that I have been doing, and let me tell you what it's been like. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lydia. I have been on my keto weight loss journey for the past 16 and a half months, and I am down almost 85 pounds. I have been trying to push myself to my goal of losing 100 pounds. Initially is my first main goal, but ultimately I want to lose 115 pounds, and however long it takes me is however long it takes me. So if you are wanting to join my journey here and watch me reach my goals, then please hit that subscribe button now and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. If you're on a weight loss journey, please leave me a comment, say hello. I'd love to hear if you've been on a journey and what that's been like for you, and just say hello. Post it in the comments below. All right. I am drinking pumpkin spice latte this morning. Shocking, because normally I drink my chocolate collagen from Perfect Keto blended up in my coffee, and it is so amazing. And what's been addicting lately is the carnivore coffee that I've been trying. I've been doing an egg yolk, a tablespoon of butter, the chocolate collagen, and coffee all blended up in a blender or a magic bullet. It has been amazing. So, all right, I have been trying to get myself closer and closer to my goals, and it's been, like I said, over 16 months of being on this journey. The hardest lesson that I have had to learn has been patience, and apparently I am still learning it, because I have to be reminded about it daily, about needing patience on this journey, because I compare myself and my journey to other people's journeys, and I shouldn't. I know this. Logically, I shouldn't, but you know, it's hard not to when you see other people on a weight loss journey and they're dropping 100 pounds in 12 months or 100 pounds in less than 12 months. And I started off at 265 pounds, and I was like, gosh, if I can lose 100 pounds in 12 months, like, and I don't cheat and I'm committed, and you know, I really thought I was going to be able to do it. And then for whatever reason, it's taken me longer. I've not had cheat days this entire time, not officially, not planned or anything. I've had accidental cheat days where I didn't realize I was eating the bun on the burger early on. This was like earlier this year. But I haven't like incorporated them. I haven't fallen off plan and gotten on plan. Like, I have been really staying the course and trying to push myself to my goals. Now, mind you, I'm not my 20s anymore, and I know the older that you get, the harder it is to lose weight. And I also know the closer you're getting to your goals, the harder it is to get those last pounds down. That being said, I don't have just 5 or 10 more pounds to lose. Like, I still want to lose 30 pounds. I still want to lose 30 pounds to get to my overall weight loss goal. And once I get there, now if I want to lose an extra 10 or whatever, then fine. But I am shooting for 150. All right, that was my battery pack telling me to stop rambling. Sorry about that. Now my memory card is full. I'm having technical difficulties today. I'll get to my point. So I challenged myself to do a zero carb challenge. I didn't want to say carnivore because I was afraid that I know myself, and if I didn't stick to carnivore exactly how carnivore is written in the books, then I didn't do it correctly. Sorry, Copper is walking around. Then I didn't do it correctly. So giving myself a little bit of leeway and calling it zero carb or extremely low carb gave me the little bit more flexibility. And I was doing it with my friend, Brian, who's also my keto coach, and he's been inspiring me and helping me along on my journey as well. Copper wants to be in on the action. Hey, Copper. So anyway, we were chatting. So the first week was really good. The first week I felt good. I felt like it was easy. It was something that by the end of the week, and I saw the loss on the scale, I was like, this is something I could do every single day. And maybe in longevity, I could see myself doing ketovore, where I eat keto on the weekends and I do zero carb, zero carb or carnivore Monday through Friday. Well, then the second week came, and the second week was a little bit more difficult. I was running around, did some errands, and if you saw the video from that week, I ended up getting off plan and having a salad for Friday, and then I was eating keto the rest of the weekend. So this week I started back up on Monday. I just didn't have the same affection for the challenge the way I did in week 1. Like, it was just harder, and I felt like I was a little bit punishing myself in the way where I wasn't allowed vegetables even. It felt a little too restrictive for me moving forward. But I did realize that first week, I felt like I could eat and be satisfied on less, and sometimes sides weren't needed. Like if I was doing a steak with blue cheese, sometimes that big old ribeye with blue cheese, I mean, who needs a side with that, right? So, well, some people do, I guess, but I didn't feel like I was missing much. I did get nervous in the beginning and feeling that because the sides portion of my plate was missing, that I would have to kind of fill in the whole plate with protein and eat double the meat to have the same amount of food. And that's crazy thinking, but that's, how I was trying to rationalize it. And then I found myself maybe eating more, and then like trying to not restrict myself so much. So it's like I didn't want to, if I was hungry, to not eat. I mean, it really is a mental game with me, guys. I swear. I don't know if anybody else goes through this as well, but I have lots of conversations about whether I should do something or shouldn't do something, or am I really hungry? Am I not? Am I snacking because I'm bored, or am I snacking because I'm truly hungry? Things like that. What I have gotten into a habit with this entire journey, which I think is a good thing, and it's something that I'm going to continue on, is intermittent fasting. So I've pretty much made it a habit to finish dinner around 6:30, and then I don't break my fast until about 10 or 10:30. So it's always a good 16 hours. Now, mind you, these past couple of weeks, there have been a couple of days where I'm ending it a little bit early, maybe doing 15 hours or 15 and a half hours, and that's okay. And that's a huge step for me to be able to say that that's okay, because normally when I tell myself I'm going to do something and I don't do it, it drives me nuts. Like, I hate that feeling, because I'm a person who does what they say they're going to do. And so if I say I'm going to do intermittent fasting, or if I say I'm going to work out every day this week, or if I say I'm going to get 10,000 steps, like, I cannot quit until I get to where I'm going and what I said I was going to do. So that's kind of like the overall theme for this whole journey. Like, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to throw in the towel. And like I said earlier in an earlier video, it's a mental switch that has happened, because in the very beginning, when I started this journey, I was giving myself every reason to quit, right? Oh, this diet doesn't work for me. I don't even know if it sounds healthy. Who eats a lot of fat like that and not expect to gain weight or be unhealthy at the end of it? Like, oh my God, maybe it works for some people, but not for everybody, and I gave myself allowances to believe that maybe it just won't work for me. Like, maybe it's just not the right thing for me. And I think once I committed and I cut out the sugar, the hidden sugars that really was the gatekeeper to the rest of this journey for me, was eliminating those. Once I did that, I felt like, no, I can. And if I say that I'm going to hit my goal, I'm going to hit my goal. I don't know how long it's going to take me. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long, because I am really actively trying to get there, but I am going to get there. And that mental switch that now believes that it can happen is all that I need to kind of complete this journey. Now I'm 30 pounds away from my initial goal, and I'm still 15 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. So, you know, I'm getting closer. I have to be patient. I have to be patient. So moving forward, what am I going to do? If I'm quitting this zero carb challenge, what am I going to do? Well, actually, before I get to that, I was talking to my friend Brian last night. We were talking about this challenge, and he's been super busy, super stressed with what's been going on in his life. And poor guy, he's been trying to do this challenge with me and not be somebody who's going to give up if he committed to it as well. But I know that he was struggling, and poor guy, we just had to kind of like give ourselves allowances and say, hey, it's okay. You know, it's okay if we're not able to complete this challenge with all that is going on in life and in work and personal things. Like, it's okay. And that's a really big lesson for myself as well, because it's like, okay, just because I said I was going to do a challenge. And the great thing is, when we started this challenge, we had an open-ended challenge because we didn't want to set ourselves up for failure and go, we're going to do 30 days. And then at day 17, 18, when we decide, hey, you know what, I think we're going to step back from this, we won't feel like a failure if we just said, we're going to do it and see how long we can do it, how it makes us feel, and if this is the right thing for us. And then let's just see what our results are. So granted, it's been a little less than 3 weeks. We're Thursday. So actually tomorrow, if I can get through today and tomorrow, but I think my creamer already took me out of my zero carb because I didn't do heavy cream. I did the almond milk, but I can double check. Anyway, if I can push through, I'd make it 3 weeks of doing zero carb, but that's not even counting last weekend when I took off for 3 days. So anyway, we're giving ourselves grace. We tried it. We found some benefits that we saw from it, as far as realizing we don't need as much food, realizing we can get satisfied with a certain amount of food, realizing sometimes sides are not needed. Things like that have been really big lessons for me to learn on this journey. What I realized also on this journey is I've grown to love and appreciate the sides that I have been doing these past 16 months. My Brussels sprouts and bacon, my green beans with butter, my, you know, creamed spinach, my salads, like things like that add variety, and I'm able to change it up. And being on zero carb carnivore, like it was just chicken thighs or just ground beef or just a steak. And mind you, those things are great and I love them and they're delicious, but I was really feeling stifled as far as variety and being excited about the different kinds of foods that I can eat. Now, moving forward, I do see that I may do a ketovore, maybe leaning more towards keto, but maybe have a couple of ketovore or carnivore days within my week, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I think if I can get away with boiled eggs and a steak for dinner, you know, or something like that, then that's, you know, I will do that. But if I'm craving a salad, I'm going to eat a salad. And if I'm craving green beans or Brussels sprouts or, you know, onions, oh my God, grilled onions on my steak, I just, it's amazing. So I'm excited to get back on my keto train after getting off and trying out the zero carb carnivore train for a bit. I did learn a lot on this journey, but moving forward, I'm going to enjoy my keto lifestyle the rest of the way, because I do see myself just sticking with keto forever and maintaining my goals and my weight with the keto lifestyle. I love it. It's been great. I don't feel like I'm depriving myself or restricting myself. Literally, the second I got over those sugar cravings, there are no more cravings. So that's exciting for me. And if I do feel like, hey, I want to make chocolate chip cookies for Halloween or Thanksgiving, I can make my keto version of it and it's fine. And I don't end up wanting to eat everything in the house after one bite, so that's the good thing. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in, let you know the update with this zero carb carnivore challenge. When I weighed in on the 19th, when I started, I was 189.4. Now, granted, this was right after I drank 3 bottles of wine in one weekend. I had a friend that came in from out of town and we indulged and, caught up and had a great time. But yeah, I drank 3 bottles of wine over the course of a weekend. And it showed on the scale because right before that weekend happened, I was at 183. So technically, even if we go with the 183, today I weighed in and it was 180.0, right on the dot. So I've lost about 4 pounds, give or take, since the beginning of this challenge. I did have my keto days, more if you consider the bloating, but if we don't count the wine, I would say a good 3.5, 4 pounds that were lost. So I'm right at 180. I can smell 170s, 179. I can just see it. It's right there. So hopefully I will venture into the 170s as I count down to get to 165 for the 100-pound weight loss. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Make sure to check back in with me, keep updated on my other videos, and see me get to my goals, 15 pounds away from 100 pounds lost. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Leave me a comment. I'd love to meet you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.